Welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. We bring you Double-A baseball from the Eastern League. It's the Somerset Patriots and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Bases are empty with 2 away. Randy Savage getting ready to hit. Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Pitch is in there. 0-1. Savage, only 18 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023.
Hey, your pitch, try to deep out. Here you go.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
1 and 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. End of a half inning of play, no score. Next to hit, Manuel Beltre.
The third baseman, Manuel Beltre.
1 out and the base is empty. Line drive. Might be 2. That's going to get into the corner. And it gets by. He turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Reaches second with 1 away.
Leading off for Somerset, the right fielder, Randy Savage.
Base knocked to right. Throw is cut off. Goes to first. Tries to get back in time, but can't, and they get the...
Now back, the right fielder, Randy Savage.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Good discipline there by the slugger. You'll see a lot of pitchers try to induce chases on fastballs up there. Up and in. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is full. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, third baseman, Chad Bell.
Trying to keep this tied at 2.
Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. It's gone! It just got out of here, and they add a pair. It's 4-2. A pivotal moment in this game. That homer might be the most important swing in this one. Credit to the left fielder for trying to rob that, but he came up just a bit short. The hitter is probably thanking his lucky stars that one had enough to carry out of here. One down. And here's the catcher, Robert Brooks. Rocks and fires. Now a fly ball to right center. Base hit into the outfield. Makes it to second. The winning run into scoring position with one gone. That's 2 straight hits for these guys. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon. Close one here today. The final score, 5-4. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gilman. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8.
One away and a runner at first. Next up, Randy Savage. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Slider misses away. C-Rod, 6'2" righty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally works with a slurve. Cut on and missed. Strike one. Jam City on that one. Yikes. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. He's clearly willing to swing at that pitch low in the zone. The pitcher has to notice that. If he does, he's got a better shot at inducing the double play. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Way out in front of the slurve there. 2 away here, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Kasevich. This one the other way, and that's a fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. The throw in. Pulls into second with 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty.
Number 18, Randy Savage.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. That keeps the inning going.
Now back, designated hitter, Chad Bell.
2 outs and a runner at first. And now, Chad Bell. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase up the ladder for the strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. 1 left on base. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. The Fisher Cats out front here. 1 out and the base is empty.
Number 18, Randy Savage.
One and out.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. He placed that high fastball wisely because if you miss in the zone, he's going to punish it. Wasn't a strike, but it also didn't leave the yard. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Bounces it to the left side. Zips it across. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Chad.
We're back here at the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Damiano Palmigiani.
Damiano Palmigiani.
Swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. I'm sure he's happy with that swing, especially trying to close out this one-run lead.
Randy Savage.
That one in the air to center field. The center fielder should have this one. Drops into the glove.
Now
Savage did well despite the loss. Whipped 1 for 5 with a single. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win.
the final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base.
So up next, Randy Savage.
The right fielder, Randy Savage.
Pops this up on the infield. Palmagiani drifting towards this one. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, the right fielder, number 18, Randy Savage.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Just off the outside edge. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. That one not close. And the count 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of the third. That one misses. Chad Bell waits on deck. This pitch popped up. Moves under it. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of the third. We're all tied. And the next batter, the center fielder, number 30. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Looper to right. And it's in there. Base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. Pulls into second safely. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 18, Randy Savage.
He swings and fouls one off. That one fouled off.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Swings through it, and that's a K. So they've been held scoreless through 5. No score. Go ahead run at second.
Number 18, Randy Savage.
Yeah, let's go. Get it. Here we go.
First pitch misses, ball 1. I'm sure he's hunting something he can drive out of here to put them ahead. And the right-hander deals.
Hey, on. Hey, drive that pitch on. Here you go.
That one almost got it. That'll back him up a bit. Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. You could tell he was sitting on that fastball, but he didn't keep the weight back long enough, and it hooked foul as a result. If he makes the adjustment, look out in the cheap seats. Cut on a miss. That's a strikeout.
Now back.
So 2 down. And now the right fielder, Randy Savage.
The right fielder, number 18, Randy Savage.
And takes low for ball 1. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. Here's the 1-0 offering. Wouldn't chase that time. Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Base hit into center field. 1 run's in. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and the run scores.
Now back. Designated hitter, Chad Bell.
2 outs and runners at first and second. And now, Chad Bell. Now here's the 0-2. Chopper back up the middle. Rivera. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 2 left on. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. The Patriots with the lead, 4-1. 2 away, and the bases are loaded. And now it's going to be Randy Savage. A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up.
Hey, we need you right here. 1 time.
Hit hard, that gets through. 1 run comes across, fires it to the plate. In there safely, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now. Now a chance for Chad Bell.
Hey, 1 time right now.
Back up the middle, he knocks it down. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Here's the center fielder, Marco Luciano.
Marco Luciano.
1 time. Let it fly, buddy.
Fly ball out to center. On the way in. And that's the end of the inning.
Fans, our final line.
Randy Savage will hit next.
The right fielder, Randy Savage.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. Everything got going a little too early there. Runner at first, one away. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 18, Randy Savage.
First pitch misses, ball 1. And another ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of the 4th. The 2-0 in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Let's go, kid. What's time here?
Late on that fastball. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Cut on a miss. That's a strikeout. Holding on to a 1-run lead.
The right fielder, Randy Savage.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Strike 2. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Good discipline. He did well to lay off that one down and away. Bounce to third. Doty. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jack.
1 down. Josh Rivera getting ready to hit. Swing, soft line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and heading for second. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out. An aggressive bit of base running there as he went for the double, but it cost him as he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. With the go-ahead run standing at second.
Good boy.
Chases a high fastball there. Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Hey, driving in. No one better right here.
Swings and misses. Way too jumpy early in this AB. That's how you put yourself in a hole. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Nice job controlling the damage out there. 2 left on. So 2 down. And now the DH, Juan Yepes. The 0-1. The other way. And a base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. It's the 9th inning, and we're all tied up. So 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Randy Savage. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. He swings and fouls one off.
Hey, drive it in for us. We need you.
That one down the line. That's a base hit. Coming home. stranded together, things getting a little messy on the bases. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway here in the 10th, the Patriots on top, 3-1. Savage had some solid production in the win. Had a single and an RBI. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Patriots, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 runners on base.
So digging in, Randy Savage.
The right fielder, Randy Savage.
Swing and a pop-up. Brooks moving under this one. Makes the grab. End of a half inning of play, and there is no score. We're in the bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 30. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. This one is labeled, and it one-hops the wall. Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. In there safely. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. I'm sure he's happy with that swing, especially considering he hit it 107 miles per hour off the lumber. If he got it a grain lower, it might still be flying.
Leading off for Somerset, the right fielder, Randy Savage.
Fastball in for a strike. Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 and 2 is the count.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Back and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Now that the right fielder, number 18,
Pitch up there and do something.
Randy
Let's go.
Savage.
One and
That's the
up.
ball.
Swing and a miss. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Swing and a drive. And it's out of here. A 2-run shot. It's 4-3. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential, because if you miss, base is empty with 2 out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Josh Kasevich.
Now, here we go.
Two down and nobody aboard here in the bottom of the 6th. Now a flare into the outfield, and it stays fair. Around first, hustling for two. Around second now, going for third. The relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Might have been a little greedy right there to go for the triple. Already in scoring position, you have to hold up unless you're absolutely certain you're going to be safe. The defense is going to take that every time, and they just stroll off the field. Trying to hold a one-run lead.
Come on, big guy.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Liner snagged it first. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just one away and a runner at first. Josh Rivera now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. The throw in. And he's out. Trying for third like that is always a risk, and it was definitely a close play. Close one here today. Final score, 5-4. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon. At the plate, Randy Savage.
The right fielder, Randy Savage.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. Everything got going a little too early there. Clips the corner. And the count, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. End of a half inning of play, and there is no score. So digging in, Adrian Pinto.
The shortstop, Adrian Pinto.
2-1 pitch coming. Fly ball out to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. On a play like that, he has to be certain he can make it to third, tagging up from second. If there's any doubt, you should shut it down. It was a great throw for the out, but he was already in scoring position and probably shouldn't have pushed it.
Leading off for Somerset, the right fielder, Randy Savage.
That one finds the zone.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Just misses the inner half. Fouled off. He was late. And another ball.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. We're back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here at the plate, Robert Brooks. Down the right field line and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. Runner at first, one away. Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Snags it for the second out.
Now back, the third baseman. Yeah.
So up next, Randy Savage.
Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's go.
Swing and a foul straight back. Strike two.
Let her rip.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Nice take. And there's the ball.
See it driving. See it driving.
Swings through it, and that's a K. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. Time to stretch. Savage played pretty poorly despite the win. No hits and struck out 3 times. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of.